What's good everyone, it's Steve from Sneaker Tech Talk, back with another video today. For today's video, we will be taking a look at the newly released Air Jordan 1 Low 85 in the Royal colorway. Alright, so first things first, before we take a look at the shoes, I do want to take a look at the box. Now the last couple Low 85s came in the white and red box. They are switching things up here and giving you that OG inspired black and red box. The size tag label does read Air Jordan 1 Low 85 in black and varsity royal. I did get these in a US 10.5 and the retail price point I believe was $160 USD and $210 here in Canada. So pretty expensive if you do ask me. They do come with the white tissue paper, but without further ado, let's take a look at the shoes. Alright, so I did want to mention this pair right here for the Air Jordan 1 Low 85 in the Royal is different than the other three Low 85 pairs. This is more built on the mold of the new Air Jordan 1 High 85 in the bread colorway. It's not the exact same build as this one here in the white and metallic navy, the white neutral gray, and the white black metallic pair. This is different. The midsole is different, the tongue is different, the insole is different. It's just a different build, and for me it has affected the sizing of the shoe. But we'll get into all of that in just a little bit. Let's take a look at the shoes themselves. Starting as always with the bottom of the shoe, you do have this royal blue outsole here with that Nike logo here in the middle. The midsole is different than the other Low 85s and Low OGs. This again is exactly the same as the High 85 black and reds. They just retooled. So you're gonna get that new midsole that does kind of flare out a little bit with the new kind of tooling here on the midsole itself. Moving your way up to the upper of this pair right here, it is a very thick and it's going to take some time to break in this leather material here. You are getting some royal blue hits and then some black hits running throughout. You're getting more or less the exact same kind of one-to-one looking shoe here for the first time in 40 years, which is pretty cool in my opinion. So this is a very clean looking shoe and one that I'm hoping to get a pair that I can actually wear soon, because again, the sizing on this was just a little bit messed up. As far as the tongue goes, you're getting that new tongue that the High 85 had, where they did burn down a tongue, at least this is what they're saying, of a 1985 pair, and they did match the chemical compound. So this tongue right here is different than the other Air Jordan 1 lows that we have seen in the past. At the top of the tongue, you do have that Nike Air logo in royal blue. At the back of the tongue, you have all of the jargon that you usually get, and they are using kind of that yellow foam inside the tongue, which is very similar to this pair that just recently released, the black and red High 85. So a lot of the details from this shoe are more or less the exact same build wise as that pair right there. Right shoe, you are getting more or less the exact same. This shoe does come pre-laced at the bottom with two different laces. You have a black lace and a royal blue lace here. The laces are just tucked inside the shoes, as you can see. I really quickly want to take a look at the insole, because that is also different compared to the other Low 85. So you're getting more of an original build as far as this insole goes. It's kind of a polyurethane with this other kind of yellow foam right here. Again, this is all original details from 1985. And then you have this Mandarin print here. It says something to the effect of highest quality. So again, this is exactly the same as the High 85 in the bread or band. Really quickly on this pair here, the insole itself is just a polyurethane insole. There's no text and there's no extra foam compound in the forefoot. So it is different on this pair right here compared to the brand new black and royal blue. I do think it's for the better. I do like all of these OG details and kind of specs throughout. I think it's really cool. As far as inside of the shoe, you do have that cardboard strobo board with some black and white threads with some yellow tape taping it down. See the size tag label, but the production dates for this pair was 07/17/24 to 09/10/24. And then again, they do have the size tag stamped on the inside of both shoes, 10.5, 2409 12 XC. So more or less, a lot of the details are the same, but some details are different on this new low 85 that I think it just brings it even closer to the OGs back from 1985. Overall, I'm really happy with this pair, but for me, the sizing on these run small. Now I always went with a 10.5 in all of my low tops, including the low 85s. They were a little bit snug at the beginning, but my toe wasn't right at the end of the shoe. Now with this pair right here, my toe is literally busting through the end of the shoe to the point where these are unwearable. I did pick them up for a friend and just to get this quick review out, but there's no way I can wear a 10.5 in this new build. I'm gonna have to go up to a size 11. Sucks because everywhere in Canada here is sold out. If you guys want to take a quick look at just the build, the midsole is different. As you can see right here, the texture is just a little bit different and it flares out on this one more so kind of where the midsole kind of flares out a little bit, whereas on the past 85 lows it doesn't exactly do that. So they did change things up just a little bit. I do find the toe box is a lot more tapered, as you can see right here, whereas on the white and metallic navies, it's not quite as tapered. It kind of goes up a little bit more. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but I think I do like this overall shape. The materials are definitely better. It's exactly the same as these guys right here, which I think is a huge plus, but the sizing for me was messed up. I am gonna have to go up to a size 11. So I'm gonna have to grab those online somewhere. Not sure where, but I am looking forward to snagging them. I know I didn't mention this yet, but you do have that Air Jordan Wings logo right here in black on the kind of overlaid on top of that royal blue. So I'm very much happy to have these, but again, I'm passing these on to a friend. I'll have to snag an 11, hoping to grab 2 pairs. And one thing I didn't mention is this is the first low 85 to actually include this hang tag right here. It does come with kind of this black bungee that is stretchy. You have the kind of Skyline Jumpman logo over the Chicago skyline. When you open this up, you have some details of the air sole unit that's encapsulated in the polyurethane at the back of the shoe. And then on the right side, you get some more details on the padded collar, the 4-foot stabilizer straps and such. So this is a really cool detail that did come with the OGs. I believe the highs and the lows back in the day, but this is the first low 85 that has included this. So I think it's a very nice touch from the brand. And these are already really expensive at 160 USD, 210 here in Canada. So I'm happy with, even though the fact that they did change the mold from last year, as far as the low 85s, they didn't raise the price because these are already very expensive in my opinion as far as the price point of the new low 85. But that's going to do it for today's video on the Air Jordan 1 low 85. Sound off in the comments if you guys are going to pick these up. Are you waiting for them to hopefully go on sale? I know a ton of people online did say these were canceled, and then they said they were going to be Euro exclusives, and then it came out that they were releasing in North America, Europe, you name it. They are pretty limited as far as the sizing goes. I believe the store I went into today had one size run. This was the last 10.5 they had in store. I have another pair coming in for me, which is a 10.5 that I'm gonna have to let go because these are not gonna work for me. But sound off if you guys like these. Are you guys hoping to pick these up? And what should be the next Air Jordan 1 low 85 that the brand does release? But like I said, that's going to do it for today's video. As always, if you guys could like, comment, and subscribe, that would definitely help the channel a ton. And check out my Instagram over at Sneaker Tech Talk, as it is an extension of my YouTube channel with all my pickups, basketball footage, and nostalgia as a whole. As always, thanks for watching today's video, and until next time, peace.